shot. Chandler Parsons has been really good offensively for the last couple weeks for the Mavs, so they'll miss him.
They'll miss a guy scoring 26 a game.
Not much happening there. Arizona.
Now Iguodala throws in from the corner. Long three, Steph Curry.
It's not.
And he's flourished under Steve Kerr.
Spate's 27 years old, has played with Philadelphia, Memphis, and Cleveland. Now in his second year with the Warriors, there's Livingston. Down. Last minute of the first quarter, Barea turnover. Curry on the run out. Curry caught the pass, and on the reverse against into the lane, Barea off target. Last year against Dallas, Thompson averaged 18 points a game, and Curry averaged almost 24 points a game. And now Iguodala finds Thompson. That was a good find to Thompson in the corner, but the three is missed, and the rebound is steered to the sideline and kept in play by Golden State. And finished with a dunk. New coach Mark Jackson got things trending in the right direction with 2 trips to the playoffs and a memorable first-round upset over Denver. Here's a drive by Steph Curry and a layup for steady point try, Richard Jefferson. Long rebound, Curry has it. Klay Thompson leaked out, and he will have their team defense. According to Basketball Reference, they allow the fewest opponent-made layups. Only 201 layups made by long range today. Differential of 4 seconds. Here's a runner by Curry. Down 15.
That was called defense to offense.
Thompson, a quick catch and shoot three. So Green with free throws has stemmed the tide of the Maverick comeback. He's made 5 straight. Curry into the paint, and a scoop shows in the background here at American Airlines Center when they showed it on the big board here. Curry to Green, acrobatic finish. Will make their way into Madison Square Garden on Tuesday. That's the first game of a back-to-back. The Mavs will be at the Palace of Auburn Hills to play Detroit on Wednesday. Backdoor cut, Steph Curry, layup by Austin.
Not lost at home since January 18th. And Klay Thompson again. 3 for Thompson, who puts it in. The drive by Fournier taken away. The Nuggets have now missed their last 4. The drive by Jack. It's a goaltend on the play.
Not a great three-point shooting team. The Nuggets make about 4 a game already, too, in this first quarter. Whew.
Spoke right there from Steph Curry. You're right about Denver, only 25%. Curry snaps it outside. This is Draymond Saginaw. Wears at number 23 to honor one of his idols, Jason Richardson. It's Curry. Jefferson for 3 on the pipe. Jefferson puts it in. Curry. Carl Landry. He's gone. He's been an effective player.
Tell you what, you got the Warriors shooting 61%. You've got the Nuggets shooting 57.
Curry there with the long 2 with Fareed now on Curry. Crossover by Steph. And Lawson works inside on Jefferson. Rebound by Green. Outlet to Curry. Galloping and finding the defense of Andre Miller and finds that to his liking. Steph Curry is 4 of 10. Defended here by Wilson Chandler. Oh, the degree of difficulty on that shot.
To go baseline, but steps back. Well, what makes it tougher to stop Steph Curry now is that Jared Jack is the primary ball handler. So now Curry's going to be coming off those screens that Mark Jackson was talking about.
Curry for 3. The close. Beautiful shot by Steph Curry. Inside right into Wilson Chandler and finds 2 there. And so Curry is terrific. Second quarter with 13 points, 15 for the game. And here comes Curry. Great shift. Finds the gap and pops it in.
Where have you seen that before? Is that not Steve Nash coming off that high screen and roll? That was a one-leg. Jared Jack being inserted into the starting lineup. A lot of people thought it was going to be Carl Landry, but it really has paid off as Porter Curry with the jumper.
Lawson off balance, looking for Kufis and picked off by Barnes. And here comes Curry. Ahead it goes. Klay Thompson for 3. And a quick 5-zip burst here by Golden State to begin the second half. Harrison, 3-point shot.
Now this is the time to kind of get Bogut going down low a little bit.
Bogut, the screen, opening up the shot for Steph Curry. And he's got 21. Lawson. Jack. Jared Jack has been credited tonight with 13 points and 3 assists. They got a Curry 3 in the hash. Curry, 24 points for Golden State. Curry, kaboom! Curry continues to be a marksman from outside. with 27 points, 10 here in the third. Three, that is it. Curry puts it in. He's got 30 points.
I guess the ankle's okay.
Wow, Curry with 30. Iguodala and Chandler. Mazzini, night for the slam. No David Lee, if you're just joining us. Lee, you heard his hip the other day with the Labrum, and inside comes Andre Miller with the defense of Barnes in front. Bogut, Jack into Lawson. Out to Barnes, here is Curry, and Jack left free for three. Another three.
What an unselfish play. Curry could have easily took the three, could have easily taken the two. Found a wide open Jack for a three.
Curry. And Thompson a three.
Clippers by 9 again. Stay up, Blake. Curry. Gonna test the big man.
Step back city. I mean, right in his wheelhouse.
Gets the double team from Thompson. Somebody's got to be open, but they couldn't find him. Curry's out front. Well, he
Open again.
You can't let him open twice in a row. Want to go home for the Warriors.
Boy, they are getting into it. The Curry and Paul matchup is getting interesting.
Curry on the run, banks it in.
You are seeing a Steph Curry not only willing, but stepping up right at this moment to carry the load offensively for the Warriors.
Into the corner to Curry.
I thought Collison did a good job on Curry on the moments he was on him. But this time,
That guy who just made 13 points, go in there and stop him.
yeah, go stop him now.
I say thanks a lot. Clippers by a pair until now. Into his wheelhouse with a left-handed shot, just came up short. You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to score than that. Bingo. Curry against Collison.
Stay up, Reggie. Stay up. More than you're used to.
He'll get to the hole. He's very good.
Yeah, and his left
Field
hand.
goal in the second quarter.
His left hand makes him great.
10 seconds to go. Jamal Crawford against Iguodala. Jamal will have to earn this one. Well, it wasn't very common either as Curry down low to Lee. He'll score.
He out there going hard. Let's go.
Curry out front. Paul no longer guarding him. It's Barnes. Iguodala over Paul.
In the post, Iggy. You got him in the post.
Curry working to Lee. Draymond Green checks his feet. Fires. Bingo. And the Clippers are within one. Here goes Curry. Exploding into the basket.
That was after a made basket.
Curry to Barnes. Again, too easy and no help. Steph Curry brings it ahead. Will get to the hole. Another layup. Crawford rise for three. Cherry picking.
Well, that's Crawford who went for his.
Curry will bring it in. 15 to the shot clock. Draymond Green.
Remember, Blake's got those.
Hill rifle the three.
Nice to see that. Surprised me, Bob.
Steph Curry right to the rim. Orlando has made it a half-court game. Bogut on the lob and perfectly thrown by Steph Curry. The Warriors have 15 assists on their 17 baskets.
They're actually shooting the last 2 years here.
And Curry to Draymond. Curry, three. Why not?
15 of 20.
Well
That's 75%.
Cut to Steph Curry. And Bogut delivered it perfectly.
That's how you can burn them. That's a good option. If you're going to overplay Curry and give the ball to Bogut and you go back door, he will deliver. He will lead you to the rim. When it goes off like that, it's because you squeeze it too hard. Too much stress.
Steph hit behind Bogut. Laid it in, drew the foul. Andrew Bogut screened out two defenders.
But how do you stop that kind of shot? Circus shot with his left hand. And watch how softly this comes off the glass.
4 road wins all last year. Already 5 road wins this year. Steph reversing it up and in.
Yep. Did everything extremely well.
Steph Curry got the rookie up in the air. Steph Curry was hit. He still made the three, but that should have been a 4-point play.
He did something different there. He got the ball up in the air. He's been shooting a little flat. It's great to have a big man. A good shooting.
Curry, what a move. Curry is fouled. So Steph to the line with a chance to tie. Payton down the lane, flipping it up and out. Long rebound. Steph, no timeout with 6. At 5, Curry for the lead. Good!
That's why you shoot it. I guess it's rhetorical.
Long rebound, and it goes to Festus Ezeli, the last pick in the first round. He's out of Vanderbilt. The Commodore. Here's Steph Curry. You'll see a couple of those throughout the course of the night. What a move by Curry. And there's a floater off for another deuce.
He plays with a real chip on his shoulder. And so does that young man, Steph Curry.
Here's Curry trying to find space. Boy, desperate chase with Steve. 4 for 5 and 9 points, and we aren't even 4 minutes into the game. David Lee, he has more double-double 10 games than anybody in the league. White was 9 for 11 in the other game, and most of it'll come on dunks just like that and putbacks. Curry for 3, got it again. Out. D'Antoni admitting he might have misused Powell. Look at Steph Curry. All right, I can shoot outside, and I can drive it and shoot it with my offhand. Carl Landry's in the game, too. He's got a very advanced low-post game, and here's Beavens with the rebound.
Yeah, and he'll be guarded by there's Steph Curry again.
In fact, the Lakers back on December 22nd in Golden State had more shots inside 10 from Steph Curry on the outside. Curry moving in, mid-range, yes. 22 points in the first quarter for Steph Curry. Lakers are down by 6. It went 41-28, 21-16. And that equaled a victory. Curry got it again. Got it again. He's got it again, Kobe. Immediately comes right out at him. Here's a pick. Curry behind the pack, spinning, throws it up and misses, but he's going to get a couple of free throws. He's talking to the crowd. He's feeling it. He's dancing. 30 points for Curry. So Curry, there's the floater. Gets it. 2 of the 55 Warrior points. As Steph Curry tries to open it up the second half, and he does it right there. 34 in the game in his first bucket of the second half. And Kobe has gone to him before and said, I need a rest. We'll see if
This is the end where they got to find out what they're going to do with the 2 guards.
Curry again drains it from the outside, and he's very emotional tonight. Paul, who winds up on the deck.
That was a nice play by Klay Thompson.
Thompson, who already has 9 in the quarter, make it 12. Steph Curry is inner Steph Curry this quarter. Oh, good start-stop by Curry. He's going to leave it for Lee. Well, Steph Curry that time the facilitator. And all of a sudden, the lead is back to 98-89.
Yeah, back to their biggest of the game.
Desperation time. Curry, 3, got it.
See, Joe
2 for Curry. Thompson, he's going to attack and kick, and Curry's alone. He's wide open. They're going to double up on him. Baseline still gets around a good dish to Powell. He has out of Steph Curry. He's got 45 points. That would have counted. He's going to go to the line and shoot.
classy guy. Comes from a classy family.
Curry behind the back. Corner of the key. Lee, Thompson, Jack on the floor for the Warriors. Blake, world peace. 2 of the 5 for the Lakers.
Short, out to Curry, 3 on 3. Curry drives past Paul. Beautiful shot by Curry. 6 minutes. Another top by Draymond Green. The Warriors. Curry weaving through blue jerseys, buries another one. He's got 9. Man, is he fun to watch.
That's just brilliant pick and roll basketball. That's just as critical to improvement as Bogut catches for the dunk.
Warriors are rolling. Their largest lead at 19 points. Now Curry's got the big on him and shoots over him and swishes home a 3. Played some Chris Douglas Roberts has been playing, but he hadn't made a shot yet. Klay Thompson nails a 3. Niners at 4. Thompson double team. Now Green. Wide open is Curry. Excellent ball movement and a 3 at the horn by Curry. 65. 23-point lead for Golden State. Green with the floater. Nice touch.
And 14 points for Draymond Green.
Behind the back, Curry. Green, another three. You bet! A trip. And now a technical on Powell. And he might get another one. He's right in the face of Ben Taylor. A second. Green from Curry, and that's a career best 22 points for Draymond Green. Mallett, here's Steph Curry with the jump shot, drains it, 22 for Curry.
But it started with...
Warriors have missed their last 6 shots. Curry takes care of that, hits a triple. Curry weaving through 2 defenders. 7 points, and 1 more coming at the line. Curry through the lane, great look. Livingston.
Look at the defensive efficiency overall of the Golden State Warriors. Nice backdoor cut in the layup off the feed from Curry. Klay Thompson tipped up and in by Randolph. Zach Randolph, one of the leaders in the league in second chance points. Curry with a quick trigger, and that's what he does. Lee on the break, shooting great from downtown, knocks down the mid-range jump shot. And Memphis now leading by a pair. Thompson for 3. Saul complying. Curry with a nice in and out hesitation. In and over the big man.
Michael Thompson to see his son. And you know, it's to me as Curry blows by for another layup, but seals and gets great post position.
Curry Spates straight away, and Spates has been a nice contributor. Wheels with that left hand of his. And missing from point blank range. Here's Draymond Green. Curry on the drive. Took the contact and got it to go with Spates, and he turns it over. Prince didn't see the pass from Koufos. Golden State with numbers, and Spates with the easy dunk. May have gotten a piece of that. Here's Curry. Great drive by and finish by.
Here in the third quarter, it's been a struggle.
Boy, a floater. How many times have you seen that?
And great entry pass by Gasol.
Curry with a deep 3, and not Curry. That time a little disconcerted offensively. Curry off the green screen, banks it home.
See technical fouls mar the end of a game.
Under 3 minutes to go. Curry over to Spates. And Mo Spates knocks down the middle. 2 minutes to go. A 7-point deficit for the Golden State Warriors. Trying to extend that winning streak to a franchise record 17. Curry on the move. Green punches it home. Still a 2-possession game. Curry. They run him off the 3-point line, and he makes the layup.
The 3-point line. That's the way to play him. Plumlee couldn't cram it home.
And Bogut's got his hands full.
The lob to Klay.
And he really focuses. Good concentration. There's a little dribble penetration. They get your own shot.
Steph Curry.
You always want them to take jump shots rather than penetration shots.
Well, Steph's got Plumlee on him. Shoots over him. And Steph Curry. Bledsoe, his whole job is to slow down Curry. Draymond right to the rim. Lee, Fry, and Bogut all from the 05 draft. All in one game. And Bogut recovered and blocked the shot. Thompson. Bogut knocks it to Curry.
David did a good job. David Lee blitzed on Bledsoe. Helped out.
Iguodala. Love.
Only a second year in the league.
Channing Frye missing the 3. Curry hustles for the rebound. Running with friends. Steph pull-up jumper. Good!
Good screen.
Curry down the lane with a right hand. He had 45.
12 assists.
Steph Klay at 49. David Lee. Another hook, but this time missing. Curry. Rebound number 9. Can he do a triple-double and a half? It's coming pretty close. And Bogut.
Only his 5th shot of the night. Make it 6. 2 of 6.
Curry to David Lee. Steph splits the defense. Finds Iguodala. 3 on the way.
Iguodala's coming into form, particularly his threes in the last 3 games. The Denver game.
So missing. David Lee the rebound. Warriors look to run.
Well, Curry is everywhere.
Sets up play. 3 on the way. Yes, sir. And he finds David Lee again.
Oh my word, I didn't see him there.
Steph took it away from Dragic. Running with Clay on the right.
You see how he was looking around?
Harrison Barnes, deep two. Ish Smith, Dragic, Bledsoe, Deontay Christmas. Clay Thompson right down the lane.
I love 3 of 4. He's 2 of 2 from three-point range. The league is 7 of 10. Thompson is not 7 of 9.
Done this season for LeBron James. Ties the game at 4. He'd have made their first 2 shots. Warriors are 2 for 3. David Lee unimpeded. And power forward who can handle. Battier switches on to Curry. Open man was Bogut. 11th consecutive game shooting over 50%. If he does it, would be a career high. Lee, it goes, and he will. 4 minutes in. Offensive fireworks already as Steph Curry buries his first 3 of the game. The lob for Bogut. Smashes it home. The Heat have, I believe, their first lead of the game.
Yes.
29-28.
You are right.
Green launches the open jumper against Harrison Barnes. Good ball movement. Battier launching. And that time it's short. Green able to dribble out the rebound.
That pass was down there Battier's ankles. He had no angle on the shot.
Curry with a rainbow three.
Comes behind it. The defender goes under. LeBron buries it.
Curry for 3. That's good.
Oh,
and
my.
the net never even moved. 3 first against Lee. And he coughs it up to Curry. This is Barnes down the runway and the foul.
He's on him. Eric, if I had fallen the way Cole did, I'd have needed a face transplant.
11 points for LeBron. He moves another rung up the double-figure scoring streak ladder. Josh with 12, Wade with 12, and LeBron James with 11 points. He trailing by 1. Curry slipping by Cole.
Yeah, you could see
Shaft. Good defense by Curry against Cole. Chalmers, who misses the layup, and Iguodala advances with a rebound. Curry, cross court for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, too late.
Curry makes another 3.
He faked going off the screen, step back.
Nice pass by LeBron. Bosch unable to handle it. And Thompson able to roll it over to Bogut.
This Bosch tried to go before he caught it.
Here comes Curry off the bounce for the bucket.
Off the screen by Lee.
Curry over LeBron. Oh, got to go up a little stronger than that. Curry for 3. Oh my, with Battier right in his grill. Warriors have been exceptional down on this end of the floor. They're shooting 65%. They've gone 10 for 14 from three-point line. Curry from the hip. Another amazing shot. 6 triples for Curry. Nope. Bogut with a rebound. Warriors are ahead by 12. Curry's pass deflected. Taken by Lee, who scoops it up and in. Draymond Green forces LeBron into his 7th turnover. Curry for 3.
And it results in 3 at the other end.
Beasley drives on Green and loses the ball. This is Iguodala on the finishing end. High basketball IQ. He said Draymond Green will be a future coach one day.
Yes, he had high praise for him.
Iguodala from downtown. It's good. He'd have 52 points in the paint. They haven't lost a game this year when they've had 50 plus in the paint.
Coach at Bishop Loughlin in Brooklyn, Eric. I worked with the man.
Dwayne Wade missing the layup. Curry comes back.
Man.
That is a painful. Lee pitches out. Curry for 3. Well, they got in the right guy's hands, didn't they? Steph Curry with 8 points in the 4th quarter, 35 for the night. He's gone 8 of 15 from downtown.
Jamal Crawford is also in that group. And the great part about it, you mentioning guys that are helping their team
concentrate the healing properties of his own blood, and then they re-injected it back into the spot to try and heal up the process, get the healing process moving a lot faster. Told that he can't.
16 for Durant. Golden State is going to have to switch better on that pick and roll up top. It's definitely hurting him right now. He's the crowd and getting the space of the OKC shooters. Green is rejected. That'll count. Westbrook try to win that shot, could not. Curry for 3. Yes.
We're able to pull it back, finds Iguodala for three. Yes! So the last block. Here's Curry. And Barnes on a catch and shoot for three. Nice play. Ava hot. Draymond up by 8. 3 minutes gone by in the second. Nice feed again. This time Curry with much of that in this first half. The steal by Barnes. Curry for three. Green on the post. Beautiful pass from Curry.
I definitely agree that they need Bogut, but I don't know if they miss him. The way that these guys have been playing, they definitely need him. But what they can do.
It is hard to make an argument.
He's being aggressive. That's what you want to see, unfortunately.
Chris, he had a spectacular first half. Here's Curry. Phenomenal. I should say the ABA merger with the NBA. Space able to knock it. It's a 1-point lead. Steph Curry back on the floor, finding Livingston.
KC out of their set, not letting it get to their best player. Good job.
16th turnover committed by Oklahoma City. Here's Curry on that quick release.
He is the definition of that. Westbrook full speed into a jump shot.
Why a dunk?
He just made that picture make sense to me.
47 advantage. They were clinging to that lead after they led by as many as 17. Curry, yes, with a minute 45 to play in the fourth. Curry on the hesitation move, takes it home in the fourth. Marv Albert, Chris Webber, Lewis Johnson were in the Bay Area and Oracle in Oakland. Curry gets inside and scores.
Opening tap is controlled by Bogut. However, they continue to discuss and talk about defense, and they limit opponents to 99.6 as Curry sticks the first one. Ken Maurer. Gay now driving right to the rim, wraparound pass. DeRozan in the three, too strong, and Lee ahead to Curry, pushing it. Thompson able to flip it up and through.
Okay, and here's what can happen. DeMar DeRozan is the guy that takes.
The Raptors against Denver, it was their bench that faltered 72-16. Curry bank shot it in by the Toronto Raptors with 1:20 and counting remaining in the first half. David Lee attacking. Lee with it to Curry. Curry crossover. Curry driving, gets space, and the bucket is good too.
Quick, aggressive, and I don't know if you want to be Klay Thompson right now because everybody is going at him.
A tough shot made by Curry, and he's back in a little two-man game. 8 in the quarter for DeRozan.
Well, we've seen it several times now in the game, and that's a real positive.
Curry with the floater, count it, and a foul. Foul on Hansbrough.
He just has a knack of making shots that, you know, he seems to pull them out of a hat. And everything looks just so easy.
Philadelphia to San Fran. Over here to the East Bay looking for Bogut. A slam dunk. Ross. And a turnover. Here's Curry. Curry looking around. Directing traffic. Finds Thompson with the three. And it's good. He's got 24.
And remember, we talked about with DeRozan's numbers, how well he's been playing. These are the times where he's got to.
Now swings it over to Lowry. Lowry with a step back three, short, and Green with a rebound.
You see Golden State sending that big Jermaine O'Neal, trying to get that ball out of DeMar's hands.
Lee, after some wizardry by Curry on the dribble.
7 assists for Steph Curry.
Exactly right. 5 on the clock. Entry pass stolen away. Here's Curry with it. Whips it over to Thompson, who leads the league in threes, and he makes one there.
What a pass. What a great pass from Steph Curry.
Curry on the inside and one.
What you love about his game, he knows. Yeah, he can.
An amazing scene here. This is a crowd that has been on their feet now for about 4 minutes, and the three is good. 99-98. They'll remain on their feet.
He's a different player now than he was for 3/4 of this game. Offensively, he's a different player.
27-point lead down to 1, 99-98. Last time they led 4-3. Shot doesn't go. O'Neal with a rebound. Thompson swings it. Curry in front of the Raptor bench. Yes, he did.
Strong move to the basket. Nice and high, nice and quick.
Tied at 101. Thompson the three, and it's good. Under a minute remaining, 106-103. Curry with it. Curry with 24 points. Barnes, a three, good!
The three ball has been the story, Matt.
Well, they got Biedrins in, who's 7 feet strong, and he can play Roy Hibbert in the post. That's the one play. You can see Biedrins block shots. And now Roy Hibbert will be a little different when he
back in December shot 48% from the field, and
that's what caused the Pacers to lose the ball there.
Don't get out on Curry, and Curry make
a lot of leg.
Now they've got Curry and Jack playing together. High dribble from Curry. David West back on the floor for Indiana.
Well, I think one of the things that they set a screen there for Curry, and there was no way.
Where he is so adept at handling the ball and then just has a little bit of room.
He really is.
Pacers lose it.
Well, they're down 2 people now because Stevenson's got to get back because Hibbert was on the floor.
And that's Curry again. Curry throws it up and banks it in. 13 more in the second, already 23 points, and now he's left alone.
Oh, boy. 3-point shot where they can make up the points possession.
That's a bad pass.
Well, I'm going to tell you why Paul George got his hands on it.
Curry.
Oh, and I mean, he had Tyler Hansbrough reaching for the ball and everything.
The Pacers by 17 as Curry coming.
Yeah, they want a big dose of, I say, taking jump shots.
Mid-range game of Steph Curry. It's like he's in his Bevins trying to take it away, but it's tapped away by Klay Thompson. Floor is going to be spread a lot against these guys, isn't it, David? Curry filling it up from long wing, got the shot blocker off balance, Ezeli.
And you got to wonder, would they switch the 2-4 pick and roll if Anthony Davis was playing?
Heel. Drew Holiday, a good look, though. It'll be Curry.
You got to get up.
Right. Got these 20-plus a game.
Yeah, everybody's got to pick up the pace.
Curry again, under the screen.
They got that a couple of times last game. Tyreek running baseline and Drew finding him.
And Ezeli's got the inside position. 2-point lead for Golden State after the Thompson triple. Curry back-to-back threes. Reward for the #1 seed. Okay, you get Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that won't be fun. But this team could match up with Oklahoma City.
Right, they're deeper. Iguodala's on, unfortunately, and nobody covered it. This is a team that's 26th in the league, and a couple of guys may have issues breathing because they're all stuffed up. And I'm talking about as Ezeli goes to the rack.
Go dunk it.
Home, and they're going to be back in the Bay Area for a couple of games after this one, and after the Memphis game, rather. Curry all the way to the rack.
And that's a nice three by Drew Holiday. Yes. If you let these 2 guards stand around and settle for threes and not use their basketball ability.
Tyreke Evans was going to get it, and he did.
I don't think he's coming for Tyreek, though.
We'll see. Thompson in the reverse of overtime, trying to extend their winning streak to 16 before their matchup. Curry, too good. Little crossover and left.
Doesn't come up with it, and again, the ball bounces over the back basket. No rebounds for anybody.
Curry, a little rhythm and a triple. He thought about taking it over the right side. Withy was in the neighborhood. Curry again, Sanders up. How good is this kid? 9-point game. Pelicans play their hearts out. Find themselves down by 9. Had a great third. He carried over to the fourth.
That's just ridiculous. When Doc took the job, he got a text from Eddie Lasert that said, now you can get rid of those.
Mike Saunders could have been one of the funniest guys to have ever lived.
Draymond Green from outside, and now three. Either team shooting well. Iguodala releases just back in, throws it down, and Doc Rivers wants a timeout.
And 11 keeping Iguodala in there with 2 fouls. I think it's one of the most over-coached things is this idea of foul trouble as Curry.
Shoulder didn't get ahead of it, so therefore no clear path. But I agree with Jeff. Difficult role to understand that.
Lee kicks it out. Green up top, Curry. Stripped by Paul. Curry gets it back. Good hands from both players. Curry inside, off the glass. Having to guard this guy, and he misses the rebound. Or the shot, and Curry the rebound. Curry fires away, nails a three.
The back tap there, that leads to the catch by Paul and the 3 by Redick.
Barnes pounding Curry, leaving Thompson wide open.
Has to be called a block, or you're going to take away the action going to the basket.
Curry, beautiful. He's got 10 already here in this third period, and there's still 5.5 to play. Curry comes.
David Lee.
O'Neal with the deflection. O'Neal getting minutes here in this third quarter. Curry to Lee. Lee with the left hand, lays it up and in. And a timeout call by Doc Rivers. As Griffin 6 of 11, but again, he just hasn't been on the floor. Lee the drive, alters and lefty, again banks it in.
And to me, J.J. Redick's got to help on that drive.
Bumps and bruises, and he gets a lot of screens. Bogut drops it in. Green gets the deflection. That's Zeller on Steph there, and that 3 is good. Curry, Green, nice shot. There's Curry. Thompson feeds Bogut. Nice cut by Curry to get the basket. Steph at the elbow. It's almost too easy. Curry turns the corner. Nice pass to Draymond Green, and he gets the basket. That's what Al said, right? Max Seal charges down the lane, has it stripped by Curry, re-stripped by Hairston, but he couldn't catch up with it. Curry's pass deflected. Bogut picks it up and finds Steph on the baseline.
Fortunate play right there for the Warriors.
Curry with a handle underneath. Nice play by Steph. 7-point lead for the Hornets. Kemba at the foul line. Curry got a piece of it. Biggest lead of the night for the Hornets. It's 10. Curry. It doesn't last long.
Quick baseline spin move.
18 points for Al. Curry finds Spates. My word. Back out to Roberts, stolen by Thompson. Here comes Curry, and he gets it to go. Iguodala, Curry leads the pack and will finish. A 7-point edge for Golden State. Curry down the lane, drives and hits. The 3's not working for Steph, but the 2's working just fine.
Nice play to get his team an easy field goal.
Rick Carlisle, now the 3rd longest tenured NBA coach, as Curry.
2 silver medals, lost both games in the championship to the United States. I had the good fortune to call both of those games.
Nice drive by David Lee.
Guard in a 3-guard rotation.
Curry from the corner, knocks down a 3. Now the State that are lighting it up here. It's one of the best 7-footers in terms of shooting the ball of all time. Dirk Nowitzki, that's his 3rd 3. David Lee to the basket. Another rebound for Bogut. He's got 12 boards. Closing in on 1 minute to go in the half. Dallas with a 16-point lead. Curry blasts past Jose Calderon with 15 points. Klay Thompson for the answer.
And there's been no fast breaks.
Another excellent pass by Curry. Thompson pays it off.
Stops. It gives them a little offensive energy.
Curry's 3 is good.
Don't be surprised if Rick Carlisle calls a quick timeout. You're going to be.
Curry an open 3. Got Calderon to fly by and cans it.
Rick Carlisle takes the timeout. Really timely 3.
Andrew Bogut.
These teams, these elite programs, the Duke, the Carolinas, the Kentuckys, they have such a fraternity. They love to go back and work with the younger players.
Draymond Green for 2. He's an energy guy off the by Blair. Crowder was a scorer and a rebounder at Marquette, was the Big East Player of the Year 2 years ago. Curry gets to the basket, floats it in. Klay Thompson on the floor. He struggled tonight, just 3 of 13 shooting. They go to Green, finds Curry in the corner. Well executed as Curry drains a 3.
What a great pass by Draymond to get that kind of advantage.
Curry for the tie, it's good.
All the hours they would go back to the arena there in Dallas and shoot and work out together.
Here's Curry, and Steph Curry is caught.
He was a master of the half-inch, and Dirk Nowitzki's a lot like that.
David Lee attacking, puts it in.
It's a player, and Draymond Green was actually doing the job out there defensively for him. So a bad lapse here and then a bad foul.
4-point opportunity for Steph Curry. You know Curry wants to let it fly from 3. Instead he drives and kicks. Here's Green. Hit it! A 3! And comes the screen from Bogut. Now Marion defending Curry. 5 seconds to shoot. Curry with 3. Got Marion off his feet. And scores! With 1.5 on the clock.
No time.
A great pass to Landry. Rebound by Bogut. The former #1 overall pick, Andrew Bogut. Curry, first shot. First make.
Forever he's been doing that move.
And always seemingly in the first quarter, he loves to get that as his get-in-rhythm shot. Speaking of in-rhythm, Curry another 3.
Now in Bogut and Landry.
Here we go.
There you go.
It's Curry time, third quarter. The field goals, now 7 points today. Curry, back-to-back.
And right now, Curry wanted to fall. Whether he got Curry the rebound.
A little more confidence in his handle. Barnes for 3. Got them all!
They're not going to double team.
Curry, just a little runner off the glass.
Stuff down on the baseline. The screens are there.
Corner, Curry, 3.
There you go. And who discouraged the baseline move. That was beautiful.
Andrew the screen. Curry to the basket.
There you go.
Collison is collecting and driving and picked up by Lee.
These officials are letting them play.
Good.
A lot of contact.
Curry inside with a finger roll, and Steph
with Andre Iguodala to try to post up Chris Paul.
Double screen right there for Curry. Open the fire. Collison trying to stick with him, but the double screen gave the room Curry needed with the quickest.
Really felt like he's gotten into a better rhythm offensively for Doc Rivers and the Clippers.
Griffin is on Curry. Curry throws to Iguodala. A 3. Good!
What an unbelievable move in the open court by your power forward at 6'10".
Warriors are shooting 55%. Free! Curry to Spates. Jordan in the way. Knight. Curry, Lee, Spates, Thompson, Iguodala. The 5 on the floor for the Warriors. 2.5 to go. Griffin a little bump into Curry. Did not throw him off. And Curry, Paul is getting right up in the grill of Curry. Now they double with Griffin, leaving Spates free, and he burns them. Spates mismatch on Barnes. Knocked away by New England City. He'll run strong. And a foul counted. Steph Curry. He is Curry with Paul on him, and Redick right there forming a wall. Even if it goes in. Oh, and it did, but it will not.
2 are coming to him. They have the advantage. Just throw the ball, let DeAndre Jordan finish.
Lee right into a thicket of Clipper defenders. Golden State has hit 5 more 3-point shots tonight than LA. Thompson with Barnes defending. Tough shot. Clippers are shooting 67% from the field in the third of throwaway. Curry will sail in for 2.
Yeah, we were talking about Chris Paul putting a stamp on this ball game.
Curry against the glass on a floater.
He certainly has offensively here in this second half.
Best he's looked out there. He did it at the most opportune time. Game 7. Here comes Steph Curry. It's a 3.
Carter Williams second on the Sixers in scoring, leads all rookies, averaging just under 21. And just tell Malik now, a world of confidence on the part of Spencer Hawes. Well, you see the Warriors pushing it the other way, and there is Curry.
That's a careless pass there by Spence. Behind the back when no one was there. True, they are a much improved defensive team, but this is where their bread is buttered. They want to get out on the open floor and launch them.
Exactly. There's Grote on his first touch, missing the three. There's Iguodala up for grabs. Compliments of Steph Curry. 4 opportunities.
Yeah, and when he's not camping out at the three-point line, he's skying high for dunks.
Signed by the Sixers as a free agent, replacing Thaddeus Young, and that familiar face for the Golden State. Spades, who was in there to shoot. That's what he does, right? Turner leads the Sixers with 11, and now they're down 6. Iguodala, again, he's open for 3.
Just, tear down all the good stuff you started so far. It's to start, showing up to
finish business for him. Iguodala, yet another 3. I've seen this before. Iguodala, open. That's been the case.
That shot that just led to another fast break.
Here they go again. Wow. And there's Lee to have his back after Iguodala. Of course, they were down 20 points this past Saturday night at halftime, where they came back and they beat the Chicago Bulls. Now they're down 24 as we begin the third. Andrew Bogut in the middle, Andre Iguodala, and David Lee, the forwards, and that is an effort.
And then the two bigs kind of like close the elevator door so the defender can't get through. What the Sixer bigs have to do is just stand in the gap and not let them run up.
David. But it's been a tough night tonight. That's Curry for 3, and now let's get Curry going. There's Thompson for 3, and that's death and tackle.
Those shots in the paint. He starts off the evening by making the first one there for himself.
Here's Curry, quickly to Bogut. Sweet dish.
Since Gallinari's missing, who was their leading scorer during the season. These 7-foot centers will play that with a steal by Curry.
Curry finds Jared Jack high off the wing. Largest lead. Curry with the steal. Ups it. Here's Jack. Curry. Behind the back to Jack. Jack attacking. Jack. Oh! Deep 3. After Denver had cut it to 145 to 44. Klay Thompson from down. Gives it to Curry. Curry back to Landry. Bank shot. 12-point lead for the Warriors at halftime. Jack gives it to Landry. Curry, up fake, slides by, bucket in front of. Jack to Curry. Curry, bang on. Curry by Miller. Curry, 668. Curry, home cooking there. We're going fishing.
Well, he said that's what made them so good during the regular season and allowed them. Curry with a long three-point shot off the dribble, defender.
Early on Curry, but Curry's taking advantage of this matchup. The left-handed finger roll. Curry.
Performance on the floor.
Curry with the steal. Steph Curry fires away. Curry with Brewer on him. Behind the back to Jack. Back to Curry. Yeah! He got it in the corner. Where they had never been before. Curry. Bucket.
As the season goes on, a lot tonight.
And Steph Curry with a beautiful. Steph Curry for 3. And hiding behind Bogut. Valuing the ball and not turning it over. Barbosa, he'll play this game all day. Steph Curry in response. 2 for down 4 at the end of 1. Steph Curry all the way.
Oh, was that pretty?
Bogut inside. Papa Nicolau is going to fall down. Bogut rebound number 9.
And they get some kind of fluidity going here.
Klay Thompson right to the rim. Second. All moving around better. It's nice when it ends up in that guy's hand. Steph Curry. They head the other way. And Curry for the lead. Yes, sir.
There you go.
Coming alive here in the third.
Tell him, Bob, you can feel
Curry steal. Curry. Get into that. Curry through the whole team and getting to the line.
Take care of the ball here.
Weaving on Cannon. Little push shot off glass.
Oh, he's just a trap there with a reason. He let go. Let Curry off the hook.
And Curry finding Bogut. The field goal and the foul.
Oh, I'd like to see more of that as the season goes on. Curry with his deft 5 left in the game.
Curry with a steal. Curry on Harden to put it up and in.
Memory serves him correct.
Steph Curry 3. And the play executed out of the timeout brilliantly.
Well, Cannon.
Curry down the lane, little finger roll.
How about freezing the defender?
He has 11 fourth quarter points, too. He's been the difference. Oh, make it 14 in the fourth.
Make sure you don't give up open jump shots. I can't help you on a jump shot.
Curry will fire again, the quick trigger, and it's 2 in a row for Steph. And it's 7-2. 5-point lead here in the first. Yeah, gives it up to Curry. 3 in a row. Could be a 4-point play. Traffic. It's down low. The scramble. And Golden State with a ton of energy to start the game comes up. Curry, lob, look out, slam. That's what Steve Kerr wants to do. Mark Jackson really did utilize him as an offensive weapon. And Curry just top of the key. That one's short again. Warriors looking to push. Long lead for Lee. Oh!
It's already.
An answer back is a Klay Thompson miss. Curry, lob, Kuzma. Golden State is shooting 3 threes in a row, plus a 4-point play. Turnover officially. They're eighth turnover. Deep in the corner, Klay Thompson rattles it home.
Proved his angle.
That's his first bucket. 59-30, a 29-point deficit. Make it over 30 again. 2 field goals even. Curry open. First quarter, I talked defensively. Lakers fumbled away. Johnson just couldn't handle it. And it's a 3-on-0 at the other end, and Curry's going to score it. That high rebound goes to Curry. Again, the breakout, and Lee scores. There, the Lakers running up and down the floor on the breakouts. Nobody's really lighting it up. I mean, Price is 3 for 4. Other than that, I don't think anybody's at 50%. Whoa!
B-deal. He may be right.
Harrison Barnes. Steph finding Bogut at point-blank range.
Last time.
No, it won't. The lob to Bogut.
Oh, that is a thing of beauty. All that movement, that spacing.
Al Jefferson has 8. Steph Curry responds. Steph Curry. Oh, Steph. What? Henderson losing the handle. Steph push ahead. Guess who's leaking out? It's Barbosa. Henderson fell down, and Steph took advantage. Look on the back down. He got a good look inside, just rimmed out. Steph steals the rebound. Setting up Klay Thompson.
And dreamed that he would become this good. And he said, not in my wildest dreams.
Steph Curry hits the 3.
He said, I never, ever.
This is now all favoring the Warriors. Steph Curry.
That was like a layup. The defense.
Klay Thompson. Another 3. Curry back to Bogut. % shooting. And Curry came up with the steal. Iguodala off to the races. Iguodala down the lane and space filling.
Told the guys, he said, we're starting to make some risky passes. Let's make the easy play. Let's tighten up. Let's finish this quarter.
Steph to Barbosa.
You just needed to come up a half inch.
No wet spots. It's just this.
Great camera work there.
Steph Curry 3.
Well, Paul and Stephen Curry are very close friends. But Paul says, I haven't talked to him once since the playoffs began, as Curry knocks down a 3. Curry steps back. Bang!
to it because their team told them not to. Plus, he's got more strength to battle Blake Griffin.
Curry, again, another three-pointer. He's 4 for 4 from downtown. Curry keeps his dribble. Green the extra pass. Curry from the corner. Never thought twice about the jersey they were wearing. Nice feed again. Curry to O'Neal. For Curry, playoff tickets. You're getting your money's worth in this postseason. Curry flips it up. Oh, it goes in. Lee knocked it away. Curry to Lee. The finish.
You definitely want him shooting that shot.
4 for 4 from the field here in the first half. Curry, alley-oop. Oh, what an adjustment from Barnes, taking it right off the fingertips of Rep. Griffin tied up, stolen by Curry. Throws it ahead to Iguodala for an easy flush. Or can LA have a comeback and take a huge 3-1 lead in this best-of-7 series? Curry, quick release, knocks it down.
Toughness, a competitive spirit, and an instinct and IQ.
Curry for 3. Barnes right back to Curry for 3. Puts it in.
Then the wind-up, impact, and follow-through, and it's about the tone of the game, then certain games, certain fouls will be flagrant, and other games, that same contact won't be a flagrant.
I'll keep adding on. Tips of Adams and picked up by Steph Curry. Makes the 3 into Bogut, and that is when Golden State is at their best.
Curry switch there by the Warriors, Klay Thompson and Andre Iguodala.
And Curry puts up a 3. Who led the NBA in double-doubles a season ago in Ibaka. Out to the uncovered Curry. He's hit his second three-point shot tonight.
Reggie Jackson that has guarded Kevin Durant.
How about that?
Started with Andre Iguodala. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Let's just let them be able to get out and close to land.
Oh! And whose offense is improving.
We know he can stretch the floor with that shooting of his.
It's a 3 by Klay Thompson. By rebound and defend, that's all they really, that's my calling card. Curry with the move. Lee, a deceptive fake, and works in on Collison. What a play across the line of the Clippers.
You mentioned it. I love his hands. He has good footwork. He runs the floor. He has a big body, and he's active.
Lee over approaching a minute to play in the first half. High scoring, great shooting, a bunch of threes. Curry, side to Bogut. Durant. Curry leads him the other way. By Durant. And to the hook, where guys are hitting shots. Curry the hesitation, the slide inside again. Up to 10 is served tonight with 18 points. Curry across the lane. Lee to Iguodala. To Barnes. Curry's open. He catches and shoots. Goal!
As much as you like to eat, cook your ass off, you gotta love that.
Easy. Here comes Lee, slithering inside. Golden State has scored 18 more points from 3. A steal, 2-on-1. Thompson from Curry. Foul on Westbrook.
Got a good basket inside there. And here is Curry. Here's space, wide open. Great pass by Steph Curry, and I like when he. His groove is a lot much on the offensive end, and you're still in a nice groove offensively. Well, that just ended them offensively and struggling here. And this game is not over. If they can start making some baskets, back into the game against the Warriors. Here's the ball, Bogut! Curry, a beautiful pass. He saw Plumlee had Curry, Thompson, Iguodala, and a 3-guy lineup. Curry off the drive. That clock at 4. Was flying by Curry and a
score in transition.
Clippers have their first lead tonight. Here comes Klay Thompson. The other way, he's getting a lot of touches early. That time he can't hold on to it. Here comes Curry and finding Iguodala.
Wide open elbow jump shot. Recognized Blake was wide open. Curry, 2 of 6, 33%.
They go inside to Draymond Green, who just checked in for Jermaine O'Neal. Curry to lead. In the fast break category, Lee and Green. Curry with the switch now, and he's got Griffin on him. Barnes is checked back in. Redick is in as well. Starters in there for the Clippers. Lee the twirl. DC is their all-time leading scorer. It's the biggest lead for the Clippers tonight. Pulling away. It's Green. It's picked up by Andre Iguodala. Curry, an early release.
That's why it was not traveling on Blake.
It's a Curry 2. And he gets it to go. Just his second basket tonight.
See how difficult that shot was.
And during the offseason to be great, guys.
It shows. Here comes a drive by Draymond Green. And some talking afterwards between the two big men inside.
So a nice move by DeAndre Jordan. Our defender.
Knocked away by Thompson. Good steal by Golden State. Curry. Iguodala! Counted in a foul!
Into the game.
It's a baseline rebound. He now has 10 and a double-double for Draymond Green with 13 and 10. Iguodala! What a pass by Curry! But they've been trailing most of tonight by as many as 18. Here's a Curry three! That's the first one he has put in tonight. And now they come to within 4 with 5.5 to go.
Now that he's knocked down one, let's run a few of them.
Barnes back out there. Redick is back out there for the Clippers. Here comes Klay Thompson. That's a three.
It's all for Steph Curry and a three.
No changes, and here comes Klay Thompson bumping while airborne. Off the bench with 12 rebounds and 13 points. Green the screen. Griffin watches Curry with a three.
Can't give him any airspace. Blake Griffin, not accustomed.
Hooks it outside. Barnes. Tapped by Lee. Back. And Curry's got it. Lee back to Steph. A three. Good! What a shot! 1-point game. Here comes Paul. And fouled on the play. 8.6. Only just about hit that shot. But he says
up a hook and hits it.
George, I like the fact that they're getting into their offense quickly before Golden State can fully set itself defensively.
Draymond Green to Curry, driving, reversing, and scoring off the square. 13. Iguodala replaced Harrison Barnes, driving a scoop and a score from Curry. Maurice Spates, who's been on fire in the ball game for Golden State. Meantime, Barbosa sat in the pick and roll. Can't get it done. Barbosa on the run out, lays it in, and now we're tied at 20. Steph Curry down the lane, floats it up and in.
He has all that type of stuff. I thought the pistol.
Greens for Curry. Sideline to Klay Thompson. The long gun goes. Let's see him with a better time.
Yeah, and Kyle's coming off a pretty good game against the Bucks.
Draymond Green triples. That's 3. Steph Curry topside for 3, and that is 4 seconds. Now 3 for Steph Curry. The bounce to Draymond Green. Floats it up at the horn and fills it up. Gunning got it. That was easy. Bogut dribble hands to Curry. Dishes to Green. The wing gun goes from behind the long line. Topside to Green. Got his feet together and knocked it down again from behind the long line. Here comes Curry through everybody. Smashed down on a block shot. Now it's high on his list. Curry after the foul.
I just love Barnes, that last play. 2 fakes like that, 2 pump fakes.
Zealy down the lane.
That's foul money. That's foul money. Having that conversation.
Beverly slides as the shoe came out from underneath. And Draymond drops a hit. It's the draw and kick game that's working beautifully for Houston. Snap from the baseline.
Come on, cut, right there.
Ball hopping around. Steph Curry with a 3.
Got Curry trailing there, and the pass wasn't to him.
Saved the turnover.
Got fouled on that play.
And puts it in.
That is some terrific ball handling and great hands. He got fouled on the play when it went inside. He stayed in pursuit. He comes back with the ball, puts it between his legs.
Shot clock at 3. The very deep 3. Good!
When he gets a big man on him, it's all over. He's not giving it up. He knows that he can just paralyze him for a moment.
Got to stop the ball.
He had been 1 of 6. Nice punt.
That's off the main basket. Steph turn to the corner. That's the way to take advantage of all the attacks.
Martinez really exposes out there.
Steph curling it in. Curry driving, running, banking it in. We were tied at halftime. Tied right now. Draymond with a seam.
They're pinning him inside. They've got a rebound. They know.
Harrison in on Harden. Puts it in. Draws a foul.
By the Rockets, Harden's through.
Draymond steal. Curry in on Beverly, putting it up and in.
Timeout.
It was just better. And the emphasis is on team. Steph Curry 3.
Heinrich puts in his first 2 shots. They also have DJ Augustine, who has been huge, and that's a long 2. Would shoot that poorly on their home floor in front of another sellout.
And that's been a concern for Mark Jackson and his coaching staff with this Warriors team is
hamstring injury.
Nice start there by Heinrich.
It was.
4 from the field, 9 points.
Klay Thompson
being able to score the basketball in his absence. Well, this is a different type of team.
And with Chicago, as we said, he's been averaging 14 points a game.
You know, obviously he's a point guard by trade, but he can put the ball in the basket. I mean, that's really what he's known for. A nice ball.
Bulls haven't trailed. Their big lead has been 16. Here's Curry on the move with another floater. Second one. Johnson and Curry have a combined 15. Ooh, nice moves by Crawford. Dishing Iguodala. Curry for 3. Jermaine O'Neal started, but got in some early foul trouble. Curry the drive and puts it down.
What Coach Thibodeau raves about the work ethic of Tony Snell. So this rookie's only going to get better.
How about Curry? Split the defense and put up kind of an awkward-looking shot. Augustine off the bench, 5 of 8. Another turnover. Chicago, 6 in the quarter. Ahead, Iguodala. Here comes Curry with the 15 points. He's shot 7 of 10. Leading scorer for Chicago. Gibson with 12. They get him back in. Let's see what Steph does here. He'll do the Watusi and put it down. Little dance, and he gets the deuce.
I got to learn the Watusi because that looks pretty good right there.
Yeah, try it sometime. State has their first lead, and here's a long 3. Curry! He knocks that in from Sausalito. Oh my goodness! What? He almost outscored Chicago by himself with his 16 second quarter points. Butler trying to work through a screen by Jermaine O'Neal.
Another Powell, third, also at 3.4. And Spencer Haas, who I was a little bit surprised as Curry continues this hot shooting streak from beyond the arc with his third 3.
Have you and Curry ever talked about shooting at all when you've come across him in your travels?
Not at all. I don't think I need to talk to corner 3.
Clay is number 2 in the NBA in 3-pointers made, and look at that baby flying! Bringing it back and ripping it home. Draymond Green with a beauty in this quarter for Chicago. Butler. Steph Curry. Accomplished.
Yes.
And takes over.
See, the apple doesn't fall far. In the right hand.
Who's trying to find his niche in pro basketball at this level. Tried out with Golden State, in fact, was in their camp, and here is a good-looking shot by Taj Gibson.
No need to foul here. Got to be solid defensively.
Outside Curry, Heinrich defending. Another runner by Curry. He's taken 3 of those tonight. He has put in all 3. A beautiful shot.
Loose ball squirts out to Steph Curry.
A lot of layups missed so far.
And then a drop off for David Lee, and he does steps into that one. Shooter, 86% foul shot. Steph Curry, 3 for 3 out of the timeout and drills it.
They got exactly what they wanted out of that.
Waiting for someone to go get the ball.
Steph Curry drives, corner to Harrison Barnes, and it ends up being...
They don't know when he's coming back.
Steph Curry, after a 1 of 2 at the line for Brandon Wright. Curry, soft touch on the layup.
It was really soft, high off the glass that time, but a pretty solid decision maker with the ball.
That was silky smooth, natural hooping right there.
Heat 3, Steph Curry.
Jeez.
Got the Golden State, they've got 6 as a team. Curry beating David Lee, went to an open spot and buried the pick and pop.
In the lane, and finds Collison wide open.
Klay Thompson squares up, and he standing guard over the paint that last time down as Barnes missed it badly. Now here's Barnes again. This time he will. Tipped out by Murphy after James missed them both, but then Mayo throws the ball away, and a Steph Curry layup is good. 1 point Maverick lead.
Can't afford the turn.
Deflected pass. Bad pass, Collison. Then Steph Curry will toss it up for Barnes to run down. Pass protecting a 1 point lead. Curry shoots over Collison and hits it. Knocked away, but Draymond Green, beg your pardon, is the one who ran down the loose ball. Now Curry, long two. Got down deep.
He was shocked that he was so open, Mark, after the spin.
2 minutes remaining. Steph Curry turns the corner. The floater is good. Wow. Timeout. Overtime by coming back late with the last basket of the game.
Made enough plays to get themselves back in it as Steph Curry.
It's a tough shot.
Curry leads also to the 27 that he's put in tonight. Here he gets it up to Festus Ezeli. 9 points, 8 rebounds for Ezeli. Mayo just missed. Curry a drive and kick. Barnes has hit some big threes tonight. That one rattles. Harrison Barnes triggered into Steph Curry. Remember, Mayo missed his first 4 or 5 shots, but he's 7 of 19 now. Curry finds David Lee, gliding in. David Lee.
And running Harrison Barnes.
Zach Randolph does the same thing at an incredible pace.
Klay Thompson, corner three. Clippers beat Memphis with 29 fast break points.
Well, that tells you something, doesn't it?
You go half court to half court with these guys, you could be in trouble. Steph Curry with the three out of the court.
Defending the iron.
The push ahead, Landry. Touchdown! Shot clock off. Final 5 seconds of the quarter. Steph Curry.
Oh, did he?
No, I mean, it's one of those where we kept waiting him to be a shooter.
I have a leprechaun that's going to DVR it.
There we go. Steph Curry coming off the screen. And we'll find out tomorrow after the MRI the extent of the damage. Steph Curry. Again, another three. Curry again, another three. We're looking at 2 rookies, a second-year player in Klay, Curry and Lee. What a pass. I was teasing him. I said, I want to see who the high school basketball coach was. We have a transfer from Spain. What's he look like? Well, he's 7 feet tall. His name's Marcus Gasol.
Curry with a three, in and out and back in.
And Steph. Steph Curry, three.